For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare or well-being or good, not for calamity or bad or evil, to give you a future and to give you a hope.
What's going on, guys? I am out here in Arizona at my parents' house, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insight of what I've been going through over the past couple months. And I got in a car accident in October of 2018, October of last year, and about a month after, I was starting to have problems with my knees. They were really bothering me, and I told my chiropractor, I told my lawyer that that I would like to get an MRI on my knees just to make sure that everything was okay. Keep in mind the accident was on the freeway. It was a pretty serious one. When I showed up for the MRI appointment, I got dressed in the gown and went to go back there, and they were talking to me about the tube going from my shoulders up. And I thought, oh, well, that doesn't seem right. You know, there's a lot of real estate, you know, located between my neck and my knees. And they're like, oh no, your doctor and lawyer actually, you know, scheduled you an MRI appointment for your upper neck. And me being me, I thought they had a reason for it, and so I just went along with it. 30 minutes later, you know, I was done, and I thought, okay, I'll just reschedule an MRI, you know, for my knees. Ended up not doing that, you know, because life kind of took its course, and ended up getting the results back a few weeks later, and ended up finding a mass located on my cerebellum. So actually on the acoustic nerve bundle. It's called an acoustic neuroma, and it wasn't a small mass. It's actually a grade 4 a potential grade 4, and you know, it was just one of those kind of shell-shocking things that, you know, you look at it, it's like such a God thing that I got in a car accident, such a God thing that, you know, we were able to, you know, get this, you know, MRI that was never supposed to happen, this MRI that was supposed to be on my knees, you know, now showcases that I have this serious tumor that, you know, needs to get taken out. And you know, to take it one step further within this whole, you know, God environment, you know, I knew my sister-in-law was a nurse, but I didn't know who she worked for or where she worked, and come to find out that she works at Barrow Institute, which is one of the top teaching institutions in the world, and she works for a Dr. El-Mefti, whose father is world-renowned in treating acoustic neuromas, and he's been around this, you know, for his entire life, and, you know, just being able to kind of get put those wheels in motion, ended up being able to have Dr. El-Mefti move his schedule around just so that way we can have surgery. And, you know, now I'm sitting here, you know, 5 months post-accident, and now 2 days, you know, pre-surgery, and, you know, just want to give you guys a little bit of introspective and of what I've been going through and what I've been dealing with. And one thing, like, through this crazy time, you know, it's just one of my buddies, Julius Thomas, he called me up the other day and he was like, Jordan, you know, uncommon situations happen to people with uncommon faith. And I thought that was such a key thing to hear, something that it's so easy to get, you know, kind of put down, or so easy to get negative, and you know, ask that, you know, dominant question, you know, why God, why me, why this, and like that just kind of solidified everything. Like, I'm a passionate guy, I'm a passionate person, and God's given me the gift of not worrying and being resilient when it comes to that, and this just, you know, made me so steadfast in my faith and the way that I feel throughout this situation. And here I am, you know, a day before surgery, and, you know, I'm so blessed to be able to, you know, be in this situation to affect, you know, people in, you know, a positive way, and let them see kind of how I'm handling the situation, and, you know, just giving them some peace that, you know, when everything seems negative, you know, understand that, you know, faith will get you through it, and the people around you will help you overcome it. And for me, you know, that's one thing. My family and everybody who's been so supportive in my faith, the reason why I can literally sit here today with a smile on my face as far as being ready to overcome this obstacle and take on the challenges that lie ahead, knowing that everything's going to be okay, and we're going to be back on the court very soon, and I'll be back in shape and ready to go. Yeah, let's get it.
Bald. I look bald?
Yeah.
I am bald. It's terrible. You ready? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you coming in with us or? No,
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? It is the day before my operation. We are at Dignity Health Clinic. It's Barrow Institute, and out here in Chandler, Arizona, and just doing some pre-op stuff. We have pre-op brain MRI, CT scan. So we're just going to make sure we can track the tumor and get an idea of how to navigate through it for the surgery tomorrow. Let's get it. Do you have Michelle's number? I was going to text it on.
Thing's not going away on your forehead.
What?
Thing's not going away.
This looks... I never touch it.
You just touched it.
Well, we just started talking about it.
Yeah, I know. And I just said, don't touch it.
I just think I scratched some of it off. It really has taken a long time for it to get better. It's brutal.
Yeah, that guy really made me tear
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Like, it's touching.
How genuine of a conversation was that?
Yeah.
I love that.
I agree.
Made me feel really good.
Yeah.
Starting route to Dutch Bros Coffee.
I'm so emotional now.
Proceed to the route.
In
Then
friggin'
turn
hole.
right.
Hold on, there's a car. You think you're
Thanks.
emotional? Talking to the pregnant lady over here.
We're just a mess. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And the MRI.
You liked it? Why? Because you could relax?
Well, it's just, yeah, you just get a chance to kind of zone out. Like the whole time I just was able to pray and
Yeah.
just kind of be in my thoughts, for 30 minutes,
Yeah. I know. You were
I don't
there
really
the
have
whole
that time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long time.
You don't really ever get that time just to not, you literally can't move at all.
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm just like, I'm trying to focus on that and praying the whole time. So it's good to kind of get everything out,
Yeah, that's a little bit of quiet time.
Yeah.
Did you have to put anything on your head or anything? Like,
Yeah, this one was like a helmet.
Really?
Gosh, I'm still.
I'm curious what it's going to look like.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, different for the better. Gosh, those older people, man.
That was really sweet.
I'm not nervous at all. I'm not scared at all. I just love the fact that it's just random people can be so supportive.
Yeah.
In half a mile, turn left.
Like that just means so much. Beside the fact that you guys are so supportive and feel so much love, but it's like the fact that people can. You can see that, like, I'm a Christian just by talking.
Yeah.
feels so good. These are happy tears. It's not like they're sad tears. I just love that. You know, I always would have got that guy's neighbor.
Turn left.
Contact info. I don't know where in the world I'm going. Jeez Louise, where is this? Gosh.
In 400 feet, turn left onto West Chandler Boulevard.
Gosh, I was gonna
Turn
break
left
down
onto
in
West
there.
Chandler
Oh, I was
Boulevard.
holding everything back. An adorable little couple. I was gonna say I'm off on free training sessions for the rest of the remainder of his life.
He's so cute. He's 80 plus years old.
Make a U-turn at North Los Feliz Drive.
What's going on, guys? It's Monday, April 15th, day before my surgery. We just got done with an alternate brain MRI that we did, the pre-op scan, as well as a pre-op CT scan, just so they can have kind of like the layout of the tumor and be able to navigate through it, prior to the surgery tomorrow. And while we were sitting in the waiting room, there was an older gentleman and his wife that ended up sitting in between myself, Danielle, and videographer Make Media, and we just started talking about basketball. I was wearing a Golden State Warriors shirt on, or I had a Golden State Warriors sweater on, and just started talking about basketball. And as we got about 5 minutes into the conversation, he asked why we were there, and didn't get into details, but I told him, that I had surgery, the next day, and he said, "Oh, you know what? Would you mind if I put you in our prayer circle? Put your story within our prayer warriors?" And I said, "No, please, amen to that. We need all the help we can get." And he looked at myself and my wife, and he told us, "You know what? After about a minute of talking with you, I knew it right as I looked in your eyes that you have a faith and you have a God-fearing mentality." And it's like those instances right there that choke me up and make me so privileged to be able to be in the situation, this uncommon situation, because God puts these uncommon situations in people with uncommon faith. And the fact that he was able to see that in me just over a short period of time, like those are the things that mean the most to me. Like that's what I want to be remembered by and known by. When I meet somebody, I want them to be able to see the light, that light that shines through me, and the reason why I'm happy and excited, and passionate on a day-to-day basis, regardless of what crazy situations or circumstances that I'm going through. And we got in the car, and I just started breaking down. When I got back home, I was still touched by it, and I want you guys to know that those tears, like when I'm crying, like those tears aren't because I'm sad or nervous or scared about the surgery. Like, even though it's a crazy thing to I'm gonna have to go through a 12-hour surgery, it's one of those things that I'm just excited. Like I'm happy that within all this craziness, within all this, within this hectic situation, that those little moments where you can just be like, you can have a conversation with somebody and they can pick up what truly makes you tick. Like that to me meant everything. So we definitely shed some tears of joy and excitement with after hearing that, or after hearing what that gentleman said. And it's those moments that are going to get me through all this and get my family through all this. And we're just ready now to be able to put this all behind us tomorrow. And obviously it's not going to be behind us, we'll be in the midst of it, but to put this preliminary and this anticipation behind us as we go into surgery tomorrow. Really like Lisa Hernandez type personality.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my gosh, those veins."
They
She's
love
like, "Oh,
us.
it's like vein porn. It's like vein porn."
People get into people get into that.
And and I was like,
three nurses see when they stick me.
yeah, and I was like, "Oh, Then they asked like, "What do you got going? Like, what are you doing this for?"
Goodness, they love that one.
And they're like, and I said, "Oh, I got brain surgery tomorrow, like with Dr. Al-Mefti." And I was like, "Yeah." It's like you're Chloe's brother-in-law. And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, oh, I'm Tammy. I'm going to be the anesthesiologist technician.
Oh, awesome.
So,
isn't that kind of nice when you meet all the people?
Yeah.
I like that. I think it makes it feel a little bit
It's really
better.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, really cool. Hey, bud.
Yeah, and
He's
then
a
we started in the waiting room. We started crying
my
because, like, this older couple started talking to Jordan because he has a Warriors sweatshirt on about basketball,
Right.
and they were just going on having this conversation. And then he says, "So what brings you to Arizona?" And Jordan told him he's having surgery, and he said, "Well, do you mind if I put you on my prayer list?" And we said, "No, like that would mean a lot to us." And he said, "Honestly, like within a minute of talking to you, I looked into your eyes and knew that you were a man of faith and knew that I wanted to pray for you." And
You got this. I'm telling
he
you.
said there's just something about some people, like the light just shines through you, and it's like he saw it.
Everybody sees it. You're gonna be so okay, George. You're gonna be so okay. I know it.
Bud.
But yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
that
crazy.
was awesome.
It really was.
It's those little things that just remind you that our faith is the only thing that's bringing us through this. That's it. I would be a nervous wreck if I didn't have it. So I'm so thankful.
But
And
I
I'm
was
so
learning-
thankful.
Oh, I almost broke down. Danielle was
I can
saw the tears
imagine.
welling up. Oh, yeah, it was good.
Good.
Yeah, and then he said his daughter like worked at the Rock, which is a church that we used to go to in San Diego, and then they go to. He said it's a bigger church here. I thought it was like South something. You thought it said Kingdom?
Kingdom
something?
Oh, so that sounds.
No, he
They
said,
have, like,
there's
4
like
other
5
places?
locations in this area.
She got a blue ball.
But
And then
he
they
said he
said-
has a prayer team they call the Warriors, and he's going to ask them to
Oh,
pray
nice.
for. Is
Yeah,
that what he said?
yeah. And then prayer warriors.
Early,
Yeah.
all right.
And then he said his kids go to Redemption. Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But his daughter went to school, Berkeley School of Music with Brandon.
Oh,
Before Brandon
wow.
signed, but went there. So, but yeah, got that done. Get the MRI stuff done.
And what time's check-in tomorrow?
5.
I gotta hold up my trailer.
You have to be there 5. Yeah, 5 a.m. Surgery starts at 7. So they'll take me back. We'll do the pre-op. They'll take me back and get ready, and then once I get ready, I think they said they'll bring you guys back.
Yes. Chloe
And
thought
then
about
we'll
6 or 6:15.
Yeah, then we'll hang out till like 7, and
Okay.
then I'll go back.
Okay.
Oof. Gosh.
Getting real.
Yeah, get real. Real.
Boy, looks so cute in her scrubs.
Did- Did Bryce take Parker?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, I saw him walk out the door, but I wasn't really paying attention. Him and Bryce were having a conversation. So.
Yeah, I think he's in the truck with him.
Good job, dude. Whoa! Honk the horn. Honk the horn.
How long is the compressor? Huh? It's air horn, right? Oh yeah, so it won't.
Okay, we woke all the neighbors up.
Yeah.
Yay! Was that fun?
Woo! You drove Baba's truck. You drove Pop's truck.
And you drove the bus.
The bus.
This is the bus. This is Meek's room. This is Meek's house.
Not a bad spread.
Not a bad layout, Meek.
How's the AC working? Still broken, right? No. Oh, joke.
Was this fun?
It only gets to like 103 in here. You got it. It's like a
Slow
sauna.
out.
Sauna.
Bus.
Be like a sauna. Pop bus.
Pop bus.
Oh, look at that big boogity. What
Yeah,
the heck,
it's
dude?
crushing.
Well, let me see that.
I don't think you can even breathe.
Can I please? Let me get the boogie.
Pinch it, just go. Pinch!
That thing is way crusty.
Right on the lens.
I almost got it on the lens. That's sick.
Yeah, you really did.
That's a
Look
big
at that boogie.
green.
Ew.
Icky. Hey, my nose.
Where's Papa's truck? You see the Jeepy?
You drove my truck, huh? You were driving?
Oh, look it.
That's sweet.
What is? Whose Jeepy's that?
Burger Jeepy.
Whose Jeepy is this?
Sweet, huh? We're gonna go off road.
Look at the Jeepy. What color is the Jeepy? Okay. You want to show Dada what you're working on? Your pop's office?
Ball? Where? Where?
Oh yeah, that's not a sound of a ball. Somebody's working on a house. They're hitting using a hammer.
Box, ASSESS.
B.
Make sure to say that. Not.
Pew crew.
Pew.
Pew crew.
What does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt?
What does it say?
What does it say? What does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt? Parker.
Good times.
What does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt?
I know what it says.
Does it say pew pew?
Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Pew pew crew.
Oh my gosh, you're such a... Come on, man.
Of course, the minute the camera's rolling, it's just.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're really digging over there.
Oh my god.
Did you say hi, Meek?
Mom, did you see baby?
No.
She's
Oh,
like,
No.
No, but she's like scrunched under there. She's so annoying.
Hey, Parker, what does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt? What?
Who is
What does it
that?
say on Uncle Maymay's shirt? Hey, Parker, what does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt? What?
Are you laughing?
What does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt? Hey, Parker, what
What's
does
up?
it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt? What? What does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt? Hey, Parker, what does it say on Uncle Maymay's shirt?
Work, man. Go work.
What?
Parker.
Pew Pew Crew. He's
Right
a
here,
Pew Pew
dude.
Crew?
Parker. Right here.
Come on, Piggy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get some bacon.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Jordan's right here.
Hey, Uncle Leon.
Good. Hey, I'm glad you called. Can you see me?
We've been praying for you every day, and at night I wake up and praying for you and praying for a miracle and praying that God will just do a miracle for you and give you a mighty testimony.
Oh, thank you.
The doctors can say one thing, and I thank God for doctors, but God is the greatest physician in the universe.
Yep.
You know, there's none greater, and He's able. And I've been praying that that God would just do a miracle for you. Last night I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm praying for you.
Yep.
And I kept praying for Parker. I prayed that God would heal his arm quickly, because I know how bad he needed to get back to playing.
Yes, for
But
sure.
Jordan, you can look at your relationship between you and Parker and how much you love him, and you'd take no price in this world for him. Think how much more God is looking at you and loves you and cares about you. And God lets us understand through our relationship and our families His love for us, because God is love.
Right.
And you stop and you look at how He cares about you, and He cares about your situation, and He knows the prayers, and He knows what's going on. And we're gonna pray for you, Jordan, that God will do a miracle for you and help you through this. And I'm just gonna put my hand on your forehead here, my finger right in your forehead. Father in heaven, in the name of Jesus, we pray for Jordan.
You're the God of all flesh.
God, you're the God of all flesh, Lord. You're the great physician.
Oh God, he has to be with
Lord, we praise and bless your glorious name, and we pray for a miracle for Jordan, Lord. God in heaven, Lord, we pray that your name would be glorified. We're trusting you and believing you, Lord, and looking to you. You are the author and finisher of our faith, Lord. You are the great I am, Lord. There's nothing too hard for you, Lord. Oh God, we don't know what to do, but except look to you like Jehoshaphat, for you have the answer, Lord. Oh God, we pray for Jordan. We pray for the physicians. We pray for the whole situation. God, we pray most of all for a miracle. God, that when they go there, they'd see nothing, Lord. You've already healed it. But God, if you choose to go a different way, we pray, God, that your wisdom and your...
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Those go to Red to Coco. Ready? 1.
I'm jogging.
Hey! Hey! Oh! Ew!
Mason, how much money are you guys?
It's on my third piece. Oh, okay. Oh, nice kid.
Good job, guys.
Here he comes, Squirrely Man.
Can I have it?
That would be a cute picture.
He's in the perfect spot. So you can still see everything.
And then we kept it for
Wrapping it
I'm
up.
sitting here, you want me to go
Yeah.
there?
You're in it. Wrapping it up. It's about 11 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go to bed and have a 4 o'clock wake up call tomorrow to get to the hospital at 5. So I have to be fasting right now, so I can't eat or drink anything from now until surgery time, and go to bed.
Like they literally treat him worse because of it, which is so weird. But it's important. Yeah, especially, I mean, they're getting her like prescription. They're, oh my gosh, that's how it happens. He was like, just.
Dave.
Right.
I remember this.
Is this the waiting room?
This bell comes around. I thought I could catch it before you see it.
You're just fed up.
Texas. IRS. That's the name. IRS. It happened. It was like almost on time. It was almost on tax day. Let's get it out.
It was a terrible night.
Those ones.
The kids.
IRS. The feds.
Feds.
Yeah, California as well.
Really digging that granny.
You stay back.
Tammy told me to do it.
Come on, Tammy.
You got it all over the wall. I'm so sorry, Donna.
It's okay. Look at what he did. Oh. I'm trying not to, Jordan. I don't want to. I'm trying not to. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be fine.
I know.
It's gonna be fine.
You're my baby. Think about it. Even though Daniel sure nothing to my baby, it's so hard.
be okay.
He's gonna do great. I know you're gonna come out better on the other side. But I'm so sorry that you have to do it. I wish I could lay here. I wish I could lay here. I have good veins. Where is she? I can do it.
You got a good head too. I don't. I need to get this tumor out.
Thank you.
Love you.
Go sit next to him. Go sit with him.
Now they're gonna clean red on it. Just stick your hands
They're
all
gonna
over it.
clean it anyway. Oh, here. Hey, Julie. Oh, thank you.
I have one last piece of information that I need to get from you guys.
Wait till you'll feel so good when they give you that stuff before. Then you just, oh, it's good.
Sleepy night.
Well, no, it's the stuff before, so you're calm when you are going in there. You know, it's like,
I feel fine. I feel
I
fine right now.
can't believe it, because my body is shaking.
Yeah, I feel really cool right now.
Good.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tumor.
The tumor. We call it. I call it I named my tumor.
What is it?
Yeah, what did you name it?
IRS.
IRS.
We freaking hate
Get 'em
taxes,
out.
and it's so close to tax day.
That's a good
Get
one.
it out.
Everything just come.
Yeah, I know. Did you get that, man?
Did you get that? Noah,
Or like after.
turn it the other way.
Do it.
Dummy.
When am I gonna turn it the other way?
Okay.
Right.
Just like relax. You're
Best believe I'm wearing this when I get done. Nobody's ankles. They're safe. Gosh, I hate that feeling.
I do too.
It's probably getting me the most. It's not the surgery. It's just like knowing that when
Knowing
I
when you
wake up.
wake up, it's
Yeah,
like-
like Julie's texting me again, and he was like, "Yeah."
sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
don't mean
He's nervous
I
about
know,
it too.
sorry.
Just don't bump the hose.
And he said, like, yeah, just make sure you visualize it. Visualize how the procedure's gonna go. Visualize, how it's gonna be after. It's like that's what you do when you play sports.
Yeah.
Like you
know how the game's gonna
visualize,
go. Yeah.
visualize what's gonna happen in the game and how you're gonna approach it. And I was like, man, that's a good outlook on it. Good way to.
He said a
look
lot,
at it.
yeah. That's
He's
awesome.
smart. What's up, Baba?
Squat. Squat. We got all this stuff. We're not supposed to yell. Sweet spot. What did you do? Oh, that we were supposed to yell.
You'll be alright. You'll be alright. All hopped up on balls.
No Arby's. I had a lot of caffeine. I like to keep it cool and steady. Look at that.
Have your mom put her hand out, right?
3 shots of espresso and a balls each. Oh yeah, 3 shots of espresso. I woke up at 5:15.
Picked
And then
him up
they
this
text
morning.
me
He's standing on the
there.
curb, his little body.
Maybe we shouldn't bring him back here. The river dance.
So ridiculous.
Good price. Yeah.
Nice, right?
They're regular 60s, so he's really excited.
Look at that strap. I had a lot of caffeine. Over here all
I
day.
want you to do that when Dr. Alma.
Yeah,
I'll do it
exactly.
again. I get my spots in.
We've said there's no off button. So
You couldn't find it if there was.
We should have all stayed home and let Warren Lord decided to be more normal. Your heart up.
I thrive on camera.
Committee, and what happens with surgeries that have extended periods of time, we're always worried about catheter-associated infections.
Okay.
And so we're part of a committee, and what we do is we come and we size you for the catheter pre-op.
Oh, fine.
And then by doing that, we reduce the chance of long-term infection or secondary infection following the surgery. So we can do it a couple ways. We can have you lift your gown for us, and we'll take the picture, or
I can do that.
Or Rich will lift it. Yeah, or you can,
Boys out.
or we can lay on our
Is
back.
this a joke?
Yeah,
I'm like sweating.
Oh my gosh. You didn't see the sizing chart? We need centimeters.
Look, Jordan, that's rude.
So I've been in character since Friday.
Oh my gosh.
So long.
You guys are great. Thank you. You made us smile.
Keep the ruler too. He doesn't need that much. Cut it in half.
Oh my.
Did you really think you'd have to book it out so he could size you?
I couldn't believe you were laughing. I'm like, poor Jordan.
Oh, you couldn't believe that I was
Messed
laughing?
up.
You couldn't believe I was laughing?
What? No, Dad. And then I'm looking at Bryce and I go, try to see it.
I just love when he threw the ruler through the measurements on your lap.
He was gonna try to find one to put on his hip and then snapped.
It was scratched out.
Small, extra small.
Okay, you gotta keep that.
The hilarious part was how serious you
buddy.
thought it was.
I know.
It's not the wall.
I honestly didn't think.
My mom was like, she was horrified. Yeah, horrified. Yeah.
Good
Oh my gosh! I'll take the picture.
I love you.
She said hi to
No, I tried to jump in and break that at that point to let him know it's time.
Are you hanging with Grandma?
What, 6 or 5 or what time did they actually?
Like 5:30.
Skull cap?
Just dad.
Hi, bud.
Skull cap.
Yeah, skull cap.
Oh yeah. I'll run and get him.
Hi. I love you.
Sweet cap.
Say, I love you, Daddy.
Hi.
Oh.
What do you say? Love you, Daddy.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, dude.
Little bit.
Oh, cutie.
How are you?
You're the best.
You are the best.
What's paused?
The internet.
Oh.
No, the service.
Hey, I'm gonna see you really soon, okay, bud?
Say, okay.
See you soon.
Okay.
Say, you be good, Daddy. You behave yourself. You be good, Daddy.
First thing we do is
Yeah.
Little parrot today.
Love you.
Love you, bud.
Oh, 19. Go scope it out.
Love you guys. You got like 1 minute to countdown now, or is it?
I think so.
It's getting close.
Daddy kisses, girl kisses.
Oh, what a
Thanks,
great
bud.
Okay, done. I'm done.
Oh, you got another
all
spiel.
done. Okay,
Yeah, we've been playing cards already.
good.
I love you guys all.
Love you.
Love you, Jordan. We will see you tomorrow. I think you will probably.
My sister-in-law.
All right, ready to go?
Ready to go, man.
Any thoughts, any questions from the crew?
We're just excited to be done with this.
Yeah.
And we know he's in like the best hands, so thank you for all you've done getting him to this place. Thank you.
Our pleasure. All right, well, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
Sure. Kristen will keep you updated, but my general advice is to leave the waiting room, go outside, go get a cup of coffee, go eat lunch. It's just too anxiety provoking. Those hours just take a lot longer if you sit in the waiting room.
Right. Okay.
We won't miss you. We'll keep you updated on everything. And that's about it. Okay? Of course.
Oh, and you do have, there's lots of Snickers. God's got this.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Reggie.
We'll be praying.
By the door. Really, Chloe? Like you don't know? That one here?
Feel something just to help the nerves, okay?
Oh, wait till you feel this. This is you too. This is gonna be so good.
Mom's over there just feeding
You
for
can't
some
give me
drip.
some out in the waiting
You know
room.
what, you guys, yeah.
I need
Give
it.
some, yeah. I already got it all out.
My heart is just like, ugh.
Oh, I'll take one of those. Yeah. Mom's gonna need some sitting in the waiting room.
I need some.
I was like Danielle. Free.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
definitely. Love you, Jordan.
Love you, man. Love you. Bye-bye.
bare bygge ud.
Do we have to go? Can we go with
This is where we leave, yeah.
I wish you could come with me.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. You guys can stay until I roll away, or
Of course.
whichever.
You're gonna do great. Hey, can
You can stand in a line and yell the "Let's get it." If
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
not yell. Sorry, Donna. Sorry, Donna.
We won't
Whisper.
yell.
Yeah.
I did that this morning. I
I went
didn't yell it,
jump on
but
three in
the
an
baby
elevator.
woke up.
Yeah, and then
It's okay. The baby needs to see it before you left it.
That's right.
Nothing.
You know what? Yes.
You want me to be the bad guy? Take your food in the elevator?
Uh-oh.
That's a lot of Mountain Dews, right?
Yeah.
I mean, let's not make them too light. Well, Jen likes
Gonna be
Mountain
there with a
Dew.
shake that he hands.
Yeah,
Just cut off that one. Crushing Snickers. Yeah, like 15 king-size Snickers.
It's okay. Talk about me and chocolate milk, so that's fine.
When you hug them.
God's
Hand on your.
You want his marking pen?
Yeah.
You got marked?
Oh yeah.
I heard you
like
were
that, you know? So you put it from like literally the perfect back of his neck. Yeah.
Hey, Jordan. You marked me.
She got that. She pulled a mark when she
When he
hugged
marked you?
around.
And it's on your marker? It's on my neck now.
Well, he was kissing your wife. You're like.
You got rubbed
We're all
off,
different.
and then when Bryce hugged me on this side,
Yeah.
got put on this side. Oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Oh, true. Now they don't
They're
know.
gonna call us out.
Yo,
I know. Like, I don't know.
It's on both sides. Just 3 on each side.
yo,
Oh, I have
Good.
purple. What's
the
that?
meds are starting
Oh,
to
that's
hit.
from him probably
It's
too.
too meds to sit
bet
in
you
hard.
took Isn't that the best?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
God, I what a war. I was in the
You just be like,
so like
oh,
Mark,
that.
The meds.
yeah, he's on straight.
Yo.
Okay, I'm a good driver, but let's keep the arms inside because you know how the rest of the people get.
Let's
She's
get
not.
it.
This is the part too.
Let's get Yeah, can you have an extra small hat?
I know. Thank you.
Love you guys.
Okay,
Thank you so
okay.
much for everything.
Bye, Jord.
Yeah, yeah.
God's got this.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. Make him the best.